Grand Rising. Andrew Tate has been released, but he's going to be at home for his arrest. And this tells you that, the injustice system always does what they do. If you do something that is against the system, right? If the system doesn't like it, they will try by all means to dirty your name, put it in the mud, and try to put you in jail for something you didn't do. It's very shocking that the whole system would actually put somebody in behind bars, right, without any form of evidence. This is something shocking. This could happen to you. This could happen to me. This could happen to anybody, irregardless of the influence that he has, which people today, they think that he's all just a scam, somebody who's lying and all of that. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the system playing this false identity to paint it on him, to try and make sure that he get arrested for something he didn't do. Even now, when I followed the whole entire story, right, they didn't find any evidence or whatsoever of this allegation, okay? And nobody has even opened a case, right? This says it all. It is the system agenda is trying to make sure that they put his name in his mud and destroy his image, but they failed. The reason why I'm talking about this today is because I made a video, right, months ago talking about that he will be arrested, right? And many people didn't actually believe me. I told everybody that I had a time traveling whereby I actually put everything in detail. I think I spoke twice, but I actually put up a video here in order for you to actually check out the video. I spoke twice about Andrew Tate that is going to get arrested and the reason why, right? And it just comes to my confirmation that what I was saying, right, it was the way in which I saw it when I time traveled, that they're going to arrest him for something he did not do. Okay? Even till today, they have no form of evidence why they had to arrest him, because they are trying to engineer false, right, evidence to pin it on him, but it has not worked yet, right? It has not worked yet. It's always good and wise if you are so influential and you're after the system to have friends at high places, friends that are going to be there and loyal to you, friends that will put a beautiful word for you in order for you to actually get things much more easier, or for you not to actually be under this pressure the system is trying to put you in. It is because of his loyal friends, people in high places, very strong and powerful, that he is surrounding himself with, right? And the only reason why I'm making this video today is to talk about his speech. One word he is actually telling the truth about is this: Satan, right, must be destroyed. Definitely. He must be destroyed, Find out after the break. Welcome back. I'm so alive. 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 Listen, I'm giving you all the positive energy. I'm giving you all the eternal blessings. I'm giving you all the healing. Receive this energy and take it in within you and let it be something good for you. Take it with you, put it elsewhere and give it to somebody else. It is always important. Make sure that you press the subscription button. It is very, very important. Let us grow in numbers and let us give people positive energy. Now, he talks about Satan must be destroyed. Definitely. We have to know who is Satan, aka Satan. He's known by different names: Zeus, Yakub, right? Lucifer, the morning star. It's one and the same person. The system is filled with this low vibration energy. In my world, right, Satan doesn't really exist, right? Or demons and all of that. But we say it just so you can actually understand what we are talking about. But all of those things are just low energy vibrations, right? It is true. We are rising and the planet is changing the whole energy system, right? Or the nature to the point that every little thing that is low vibration has to be destroyed. And it is true what Andrew Tate is saying, right? We know that he is like a person who usually touch base on spirituality, right? Even though he doesn't want to express it to that level. However, we have to defeat the Satan's schemes, the energy, the low vibration entities, right? Because they are filling up the whole entire system and they're trying by all means to destroy each and everybody there who has a voice and a speech to liberate his people and free his own people. We have to work in numbers in terms of raising our vibration and our consciousness high from a lower energy entity into a higher one. That is the one way for us to actually be able to overcome and defeat Satan himself. He is everywhere, right? He is everywhere, but his time and reign is actually getting over right now as we speak. You see there's a certain change in this whole entire planet. There are changes that are happening naturally. And people are finding out about the truth, enlightenment. The very same people who create false allegations and try to put people behind bars so that they can actually stop them not to further their own success in making sure that people are liberated. It is the part of the whole agenda, right? The Satan low vibration entity that's trying to take over each and everybody. How many times have we lost our own heroes that are behind bars if they are not dead, right? How many times? This thing, if we don't actually stop it, right, entirely in this whole entire planet, it's gonna be a problem for us, right? Every time when we have somebody who's there who's gonna actually stand up for us and talk the truth without fear of favor, okay, there's something that comes like an agenda to try and destroy that person. And it depends. Like I'm saying, Andrew Tate has been surrounded by most influential people or powerful people in his life. And is one of the reasons why he was able to actually make it out alive today. It shouldn't have to be even like that, right? Like, if we have people in community making sure that they protect the one who's always upfront, risking their own lives to tell the truth, irregardless of what they believe in. Okay, irregardless of what they believe in. But if their word of speech each and every single day, they are there to make sure that people get the truth, right? Then those people should be protected. Okay, they should be protected. I really don't like the system, the way it does things, right? And I'm not going to actually support the system for the mere fact that they arrested Andrew Tate without a form of evidence why they have to. Okay. This could, like I'm saying, this could happen to you, this could happen to me, this could happen to anybody, right? I know that there are people there who literally think that he deserves what he went through, right? I'm speaking, listen, I'm not protecting him or anything, but I'm speaking for him and everybody who's in jail sentenced today with false information, right? With false information. Some people that are behind bars are serving lifetime for something they did not do. And you should actually put yourself in those shoes that tomorrow it could be you. So what are we doing to stand firm, strong together and be one to ensure that the Satan, evil tactics, low vibration energies falls down? We have to raise our vibrational frequency. It is important for us to always meditate and connect to our higher self. If we raise our consciousness high, right, we're able to actually defeat any form of evil tactics that comes with the system, the matrix itself. We will be able to see through all there is that's just like a lie in front of our eyes so that we can actually prevail and walk through it like nothing happened. We will learn how to become invincible in the mass of people speaking the truth and having our own speech to make sure that we liberate people's mind without fear of favor. It is important for us to always have this focus spiritually in order for us to actually defeat anything that is physical that tries to step foot on us. We should never let low energies and identities come in our lives, right? Because they have a way of destroying us with the tools they give, bringing in money and all of that fancy lifestyle people want to actually be a part of just so they can actually live their life and say that they are happy living this way because it's what they've always wanted, right? It's what they've always wanted. But the tools they come with behind it is an agenda to try to destroy you and change you and even kill you, because the very same tools you're going to use and neglect all the spirituality and start to be physical and have the attachment in your whole entire life. It comes with problems, right? You won't be able to sustain all of that for the longest of time. At some point, you're going to have to kill yourself, sacrifice somebody else so that you can actually be able to sustain whatever that is that they actually gave you. That's what the tools does, right? They give you the tools, everything that you need to actually further destroy yourself. And if you are not mindful, spiritually connected or inclined, then it's going to actually defeat you to the point that if you lose it all, you'll do anything to sacrifice yourself, your whole entire body, right, into making sure that you regain all the possession that you've lost because of how things turn out to be. Everything is just a control. Which place do you stand, right? Are you for the truth or for the lie? Are you here to liberate everybody, or you are here to make sure and ensure that everybody stays the same and people don't liberate in this whole change of earth and enlightenment, cosmic light that's emanating from the energy of the sun into everybody who's willing to take all the information inside of them and start to bring a great liberation into their whole entire lives? Listen, let us do the left hemisphere brain practice and the right hemisphere brain practice. Remember, 13 seconds, that's all it takes. You hold your breath for 13 seconds, then you release. Let's go. Whew. Listen, I feel so alive, right? I bet you do as well. Your mind is clear. Your first eye is starting to actually revitalize your whole entire energy. Your throat has power, and the speech you are uttering with your mouth has so much power and confidence, right? Listen, you have to do this thing every single day. In the morning, first thing when you wake up, 3 times, afternoon, and before you sleep. It is very important and vital. The breathing techniques help you to calm yourself down, to have control over your emotions and senses, right? To have a clear mind and a clear vision. The more you do breathing technique, you're expanding your mind, your brain activity, and your aura to become very strong and very powerful, to the point that nobody can ever mess with your mind, right? Nobody can ever mess with your mind. Let me repeat this. Nobody can ever mess with your mind if you're having your breathing techniques and practicing all the time in order for you to sharpen your mind to the point that you see everything that's a lie in front of you. Your clear vision is very important as a spiritual person, and I'm telling you today, do it all the time. Let it change your life, and don't let anybody else change it for you. Listen, I'm giving all the cosmic light, eternal blessings. Receive it well, take it elsewhere, and give it to other people. You have joined the Sun Ascended Master because you just want to gain a master. A lot of you have got a PhD, diplomas, and all of that, but today you are receiving the masters of how to understand the sun and the energy, how it actually operates in order for you to actually better yourself and your DNA or DEA to increase and have all the power and potential, essence of you having to rise and become an ascended master. This is an ascended master's world. As I'm saying, always be mindful and surround yourself with powerful friends that will actually help you tomorrow. When you're in a kind of a situation that's very tough to handle on your own, right? You need to have people around you that are very much powerful. If you have people that are powerful around you, then nothing can ever actually touch you in your life. For what it's worth, I'm glad that Andrew Tate got out of the prison without being harmed. He looks so fresh and different, right? And it is something positive. We shall wait and see what he has to come out and say. But I know that the Illuminati, they're right behind him, trying by all means to change his mind, his perception on how to do things. And this is another test which Andrew Tate will have to actually overcome and go through. Personally, I think that Andrew Tate was more free when he was in prison than now that is free and out of prison. Pressure will start to rise, and according to how he thinks, he makes his plans, it will determine what future he will have to uphold in honoring his way of wisdom in speaking the truth and helping everybody to be liberated. Love and cosmic light.
In this world, there are so many things which you can achieve when you are alone.
It is always good for you to always have that high.
It is very important to do these things first thing in the morning when you wake up. Don't wake up and then you start to think about food. You wanna have your breakfast. Breakfast is not good at all. It slows you down anyway. But when you wake up, the first thing that you want to do